today you got a special treat. Look where I'm at. But no, we're not here right now. We're gonna go into another place and then you're gonna get to see two in one day. Where is he? Oh, he's already in the car. So Gary's going to get some cement at Lowe's and I am gonna look around and see what they've got here and I'll take you with me. Should we start with the flowers? No, you know what? I don't know how much time I've got. I really have to start doing more things on my own. Let's see, how much are these? Oh, they're $2 each. Marigolds I don't need. I'm growing a lot. You know, let me tell you something on this. I've got them growing from last year and I think the year before. They keep coming back. There they are. Chrysanthemums. Oh my goodness, I really like that. Going to think about it. I am here for plants, but at the same time, I'm actually here to look because I like coming back because she's watering. Oh, cute the baskets are. That's right, we got Easter coming, don't we? You know, I have not done well with lavender. Mexican sage, yes. Lavender, no. Love my geraniums. $26.99. $98. Now remember, you can make 100 plants from these. Oh, how beautiful. That's pretty. Let's see over here. More geraniums. Japanese boxwood. I'm not looking for that. These smell so good. They always smell good, jasmine. These are jasmine, I'm sure. Yep, pink jasmine. All right, so let's look at their vegetable plants. I do want to get some strawberries, but they're not even saying what type of strawberries they are. I don't think I'm going to do it today. Sweet mint. Ugh, it's probably spearmint. Look at the strawberries up there. Oh, that's beautiful. $10 a basket. No. All right, so we'll look here. Here's your tomatoes. Now, I'm probably going to get some starts this year, but not today. You know, my dad always used to buy Early Girl and Big Boy. I think that's what it was called. Always used to plant that as a kid. So we got all the different peppers. Now all these plants, it's one plant without the strawberry, though it probably is fine if you took strawberry, for $5. You go to the store. You know I've showed you how to do this. Get the peppers you like, take the seeds out and grow them. So you're not going to spend $5 on a pepper. And you'll have all the plants you want. So there's eggplant. So all of these right now are $5 and they're looking good. But I'm getting my totes prepared. That's my thing. Look at this. Big salad bowl. Look at this. Romaine lettuce, one of my favorite. You know I grow tons of that. Curly red leaf with curly green leaf in there. Hold on. 1, 2, let's say 3, 4, 5. That's 5 plants for $15. Grow yourself some romaine lettuce. I'm going to show you how to do it. And you'll have romaine lettuce for the rest of your life without buying any more seeds. All right, so we're looking here. Now the organic ones are more money. So here you get, are you kidding me? Okay, it does have more than one plant, but still, look at the price. Oh my goodness, you can grow that from seed so easy. Basil's something I'm thinking about getting, not today. So how many are in there? Okay, 1 plant. 3 plants, you'd have to separate them. Like I said, I'm not ready. Because I need to have my pots and everything ready to go. If they're not ready, I'm going to take them home. They're going to sit. I'm working on the deck. I'm working all over. And then I forget about them and I could lose them. So I'm kind of just going through right now. There's the strawberries that have the red flowers. Aren't they beautiful? $4.50 each. Yep, that's one plant. Okay, so it's one plant. And you've got different, that's zucchini? Yep, it's got zucchini. I'm gonna get my own zucchini going soon. And we got cucumbers, rosemary, lemon thyme, lavender. So all these are $6, and that's per pot. So if you can get some extra plants in there. See, the seeds are still growing from the bottom. They just sprinkle seeds in, and sometimes they're like time relays. So you'll buy them, and then you'll plant them, and new little plants will come up because there were seeds in there. This is what I want. And this is what I am just can't see spending. $6 on curly, let me see on the back, curly leaf parsley. That's my favorite. I bought some seeds, and they didn't grow. They're not even being watered. They're not getting to the back of the plants. I don't know. You know, maybe when I get serious and I come back by myself and I grab a cart, maybe I'll end up getting some curly leaf. Sweet basil. You can separate them. You just have to be really careful. There's 3 plants in there. 3 and then more sweet basil. A lot of basil. All right, so we look through. You got the price. Look at this. I am growing so much cilantro on the deck, far more than that, and this is $13. Look at this, curly leaf parsley, $13. It must be just me. You're probably saying, but Robbie, that's the normal price. And I go, oh my gosh. Okay, let's kind of walk in and see what's going on. Now, they're very busy, so I try to be, mindful to other people. This isn't bad. I didn't order onions. And I don't want to stick a camera in their face. This isn't bad. Hold on. $6 for a bunch. Look how many there are. Oh. I like the red ones. You know what? Oh, guess who's going to go build a nest? I may end up getting some long day. Hold on. Am I wrong? I don't think you can grow long day here good. I think we're supposed to get short day. These are for more like on the East Coast. Well, not just on the East Coast. Further up the United States, you have longer days than us. Your hours are amazing. You may be cold and everything, but you get longer hours. I've been in Seattle where 10 o'clock at night, I couldn't believe. I thought it was 7. It was still light in the summer. This is wrong. This should not be here. Now, I know this will grow. That's a shame. They may not get to their full potential. They'll grow, but they're not going to get as big as they should. I'm pretty sure. And if I'm wrong on that, tell me. Now, this is Walla Walla. Are these long day? What are these? Okay, these are the white Spanish. I have no idea. But you get 30 of them for $6. That is not bad. Okay, so now we know they've got that. Let's go walk inside. It's still watering. And let's see if there's people there. I might shut off the camera. No, there's not. We're going to just kind of cut through and look around. Look at that. You're coming with me. No music. That's a good thing. When there's music, I have to cut it. I'm not going to go up and down all the aisles. Oh, this place is the one that gets all the birds building nests. And then you got to be careful because they're getting ready now. Look at this. They're all over. And they will attack you. Okay, so they've got the succulents here. We're kind of just going to do a walkthrough. I am seriously thinking of getting some onions. And maybe I will go with the red onions. I'm going to think about that. Now, I have this at home. Gary got this on sale for $5. This is a sweet pea bush. Look at that shrub. $23. So when you find plants on sale, it's a good buy. This is just a walkthrough. Look at them. Look, they're drinking their water. Okay, so like I said, today we're not going to go through everything because when he's done, he's done. Hi, sweetheart. You want to say hello? Up on the top, that's where they're going to build their nests. All right. elephant food. We got tons of that. The whole hillside Gary planted up. Take a piece and then just keep on going. You buy it once, you have it forever. Okay, here's the clearance, half price. Really? $17 to $55. Okay. You know, they don't have a discount rack right now. That is their discount rack. If you want me to come back without Gary, you know, I've done it at night. You can really go through all the plants better. Yeah. Oh, here's their discount racks. So let's take a look and see what they've got. A lot of flowers. Okay, so they moved it. And here's the sign. If it's less than $2, it's $1. If it's $2 or $5, it's $2. All right. To be honest, okay, so that one's out front on sale for $2. It is $8 here, which means this one today is $4. I would think going out front is a better deal, but we're just going to take a peek. I don't see anything here. Sometimes you can get really good plants here, but a lot of these are, oh my goodness. You got pansies that are on their last leg. No. Sometimes you can find something really cool. Freeway grass, ground cover. Let's see, succulent plants, nope, too much. All right, I don't see anything. Let her do her thing and we'll walk by. I will say, if you need pots, this is the place to come because they have a lot of different flower pots. Look at them. They're just, for the customers, they go crazy with these birds because they will attack you if you get too close to their nest. I don't know if you can hear them, but they're all screaming around me. I've got a lot of fruit trees. So let's see the average fruit tree, if you're not getting the super big pot, was at a 5-gallon pot. Those are $100. And then all the other ones are, oh, they're all different. 65, 45, 45, 48. And these are like plums, guavas. Got different ones here. Look at this, they're staking out their territory. That's what the birds are doing right now. Look, aren't they gorgeous? We're staking out our territory. It belongs to us. Right now, they probably won't bother us. They will bother other birds. Oh, that's going to be an interesting plant to buy. Hold on. She wants to build a nest in there. All right, so back here, you got all different palms, bird of paradise, sago palms here. Decorative stuff, I'm not looking for that. I think we should, I'm afraid he's going to be done. He's here for cement today. He's got a cement job. I think the one he's doing right now is going to be the one where I put my ginger and turmeric. He's putting a table there that we found in the trash. And he's going to put a platform, a cement platform. So he's getting the cement. Look at this. I have to zoom in for a minute. Hold on. And the courtship is adorable on them. Look at this. Don't you come this way, he says. This belongs to me. Yeah, I got news for you. I believe this is this a kufia? It's not the one I like. No, it's not. Okay, there's a kufia that looks like that. But it's not the, you know, favorite of the hummingbirds. There's not a lot in there. They'll pick around, but how much is that? $13. Okay, let's keep looking. All right, here, okay, hold on. We got a lot of hibiscus. I'm not going to go through all this right now. If I have extra time before he comes, then I can come back. Because I don't want to hold him up. I told him I want to go along for the ride. He made sure to tell me. I was working on actually other stuff around the house. On the deck, I was trimming plants. He said he's just coming for his cement and he's leaving. I said, well, drop me off. I said, at the nursery. Oh, these are beautiful. I don't know what this is. It's just a pretty looking plant. Even though it has no leaves, it's just so pretty. Here we can walk this way. Look at all the bird baths. I mean, that's not bad. $55 for some of them if you wanted a bird bath that was different. 42.
I walked 10 to 12 aisles, and there's not one person. Let's grab the one that's over there, and then explore it.
Whoa, there's nobody here. You know, we're midday at Lowe's, and when we pulled up, I told Gary, I don't know if I can do this. It looks like there's a lot of people. And when I walked in here, there's nobody here. So we're foggy today, but see, the sky is already coming through. It's just a fog. But I don't know why nobody's here. It's also, let me tell you something. We're the first of the month in the beginning, and people don't spend a lot of money at that time because they paid their rent. So we have noticed that that's when things are sometimes better if you're shopping, different places, thrift stores, any place, because they've got to get their money together at the end of the month. Look at that. Is that not beautiful, Holly? And so they don't shop until they get paid again, which would be the end of this week. And then they'll start shopping, which means on the weekend they'll be busy. Look at all this. Carnations. I love carnations. Okay. So what I'm doing is I'm just taking you on a stroll. I'm just going to stroll through and see what's here. Now, if I saw something I really wanted, I would grab it. I am thinking about the onions. Seriously. Problem is I got to get it home and I have to start thinking about where I'm going to put them. Hold on. This is cute. Tabletop bird bath. Look at that. That is really cute. I make all my own bird baths, really. But if you just wanted to put something together simple, there is a lot here. And that is really nice. Let's look over here. I don't think we're going to go in and look at seeds today. We should, because a lot of us are starting. Oh my goodness. A lot of us are starting to grow things now. You can start certain things in the house. There's so much you can start in the house now. But next month, some of us will be planting outside. Now, here's the thing. It is absolutely beautiful. It is a glass bird bath. I'd actually like to have that hanging on the wall, because once you have it filled with water and you step back and you sit down, it looks really nice looking down. But if you're looking sideways watching the birds come in, you're not going to see it anyways. But that is beautiful. Oh my goodness, it is beautiful. If I had money to throw away, I probably would do something with it. Okay, let's see what they have here. Look, they have a solar bird bath. Let me tell you something. I always put my links underneath, and you can get these for $10 to $15. Please, it's underneath in the description. Not those little pictures that run along the bottom of the video, but you go into my description. If you can't see it, there'll be a little word that says more. You tap on the more, and then you go in there, and you'll see the links. Go check them out, because I get all mine from eBay. It's just the cheapest place to get it. They're reliable, and I've never had a problem. They don't sell the other ones. That's what I wanted to see. They only sell the round ones. Unless you see it and I don't. I think they'll special order it for you, but then you're looking at like $50. Check out the link, because they go down to like $10. I think that's Gary. It is. That's Gary. He probably doesn't know about the onions. I'm going to tell him about that. Okay, so spring isn't here yet, but it's almost here. And once we hit spring, they'll have all their sales. How much are flower pots? I'm just curious, because you see that on the side of the road a lot. Okay, so they're $5. Nope. Okay, so the round flower pots, the small ones, well, they're between $3 and $5. That's not bad. But when you drive around town, you see people, they planted up their garden and they throw them in the trash. We grab them. If Gary sees a landscaper working or somebody working and they don't want them, sometimes he'll stop and ask. They'll say, just take them. They don't want them. Okay, tomato stakes. And that's wood, bamboo, the green ones. Holy mackerel. Okay, that's a 6 foot for $7. You can get these online. I will tag them if Walmart's got them, because I think you pay like $5 or you get a whole bunch for a lot less money than that. They do last for a long time, but it depends on how many you want. If you only need one, it's no big deal. But if you're buying a bunch, it can add up. Hello. They always look so pretty, and they're grafted. Some of them are just fake. Again, not buying this today. These are color treated. It's amazing what you can do with succulents. I am growing succulents now. I'm doing, oh, is this beautiful? I am doing flower arrangements with them. That is beautiful. So those are $8. I'd rather get the onions because onions is really good to grow now. He must be done. I'm gonna go check up on him. Are you done? Are you waiting for me now? I can come back without you and do a full tour, but I went through a lot. I will tell you, they've got bunches of onions out front for $7, 30 onions. That's not a bad price. I was gonna order them, but you have to pick through because they have long day, and that doesn't work here.
Yeah.
So they're selling the wrong onions for our area. I don't know why they did that. I don't have to get them today now that I know they've got them. But if you wanted, they have the purple, the red onions, and then they've got Walla Walla. I say I don't like Walla Walla. They get too big. And you don't want onions today?
No, not today.
Maybe I'll just come back. There's some flowers they have on sale for $2, but it's not that important. You're paid for everything and all that?
Yeah,
Look.
didn't have everything I had.
Hold on. Just stand still. Don't move. Don't move. Don't move. I'm trying to. No, I'm looking at me.
Oh.
Whoa, do I look round in your glasses? More round than usual. Okay, I'm just gonna zip through here and then where you parked out front.
Yeah, fine. Yep.
All right, I'll be done. I know you have cement work. I'm just gonna kind of zip around here. So, like I said, I'll have to come back. Maybe I'll come back and do the onions another day, like tomorrow, over the weekend when there's thousands of people in here, if there is. Well, look here real quick. Oh, these are beautiful. Oh, wow. I wonder if they have blanket flower. Blanket flower, there's some that look similar to mine, but they're different a little bit. So you can get other colors. These are $15, these pots. Look at that, isn't that gorgeous? You can hang flowers on a patio or deck. Put your hummingbird feeders out there, put a bird bath, and the birds will go into your hanging pots and hide. This gives them security too. Please remember that, because sometimes you say, well, I'm on a patio, I have no plants, but you can hang them. Well, they do have people in line. And by hanging them, you can bring in all kinds of birds to wherever you are. So it doesn't have to be a garden. I have so many birds on my deck right now, I can't believe it. They're coming in the morning, they're there all day, they go into all the different plants. That's a pretty one. Oh, wow. I'm not spending that much, but that's a pretty flower. All right, I don't want to keep him because I promised him I would be ready pretty close. He's very polite. He'd let me spend another hour here, but I don't want to do that to him. Gorgeous. How much? $20. And I did tell him when he's ready, I'll be ready. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this. You know what I got last year? I got these last year, here. No. What do you call them? The moss roses? They don't have them. It's not them, mine are succulents. Oh, I don't see them yet. They only had one when I came, and it's still growing, and they're dropping seeds, and I'm getting more. Is it over here? No, I don't see it. No, because mine are succulent plants. I say portulata, I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, but that's the ones I got. And I got one, and they're just growing and growing. No, they don't have them. It could be too early because they really do like the heat. But I want you to also notice when you walk into a nursery like Lowe's, see starting at the door, going all the way across to where we were, see where the lights end? Anything that's under here is supposed to be basically in somewhat shade, not full direct sunlight from morning till night. So all these plants will do much better if you can find and give them some shade. And we can add in shade. You know how I'm adding in shade to all the plants now. Even the succulents, you think, well, they're gonna do great out in the sunlight from morning till night. No, a lot of them will burn and die. So if you walk in and you see them under shade, generally Google it, look it up. That means they want a certain amount of sunlight, but they don't want a ton of sunlight, especially on hot days. If you find them in the back half where it's open and exposed to the sunlight all day, those are good to go into the sun. But here, if you've got a balcony or a deck and it's not covered at all and it's blazing hot, then you know that you've got to get them some shade or they'll just fizzle out. And I'm showing you these days how we can create shade, because there's one thing we can't do outside is we can't create sunlight, but we can all create shade. I'm gonna look over here. I think he's outside. I think, yes, he doesn't want onions today, so let's look real quick at the clearance. So we have fake birds for $30. This is very pretty. I haven't even set up the one I bought yet last year. We're looking through here, and then they've got succulents. I'm gonna look real quick because last time I came in and they had them for 50 cents. I'm guessing if they have a line through them, they must be half price. I don't see a price, and I don't see any. Somebody knocked them all over. How much are the little ones? Okay, so they're going to be half price, $2.50. I guess they're $2.50. All right, so we looked at the ones they've got on sale. Then they've got wind chimes, not my thing. Notice they have to keep a lot of them wrapped up because it would be really loud in here. That's beautiful. All right, so let me turn the camera around. So we've seen a lot right now. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up so Gary can go home and do his cement projects. I told him I'd make it quick. Did we make it quick? And I hope you enjoyed this. I'll come back without him. I know there's a lot more we can see, but I thought it'd be fun. Look at the bird under here. I thought it'd be fun to kind of take a walk, even though I didn't have a whole lot of time to take my time and see what's going on, because, you know, like I said, we're in the beginning of the month. People haven't gotten their second paycheck, so they're not really out shopping a lot. Once they pay their rent and they have that extra money, you know, until they have to pay their rent again, then they start coming out, foraging through the nurseries and looking for what they need, whether it's for a balcony, whether it's for their yard, a small yard, a big yard, and then they look for things that are on sale. Sometimes it's good to go look at the clearance racks right in the beginning, after the first or just before, because you can get the best deals because a lot of people aren't shopping at that time. So anyways, I'm gonna go. Okay, I've wrapped this up. Did I spend too much time here?
No, it's fine.
Okay, I'm good. Did you see the onions?
Yeah.
Oh, walk over here for a minute with me. So is there any, because you said you wanted to get some onions.
No, if you want to plant these, you plant them in October, November, because they're cool season here.
All of them?
Yeah.
What about the red onions?
Yeah, they're all cool season onions.
So they brought the wrong ones in.
Well, they only send that out to their stores, I guess.
The red onions would grow now. I know that for a fact because we bought them.
Yeah.
They won't. Some of them will grow, but the thing is, no matter what, they won't get the full potential.
Yeah.
That's what I was looking for. They don't have them inside. Oh, these are flats. Oh, these are ice plants. Never mind. All right, so you don't want any onions. Okay, then wave goodbye. I already wrapped it up. Okay, now you're going to go home and cement?
No.
He just told me he didn't get everything at Lowe's, so he's going to Home Depot. So guess where we're going? We're going to go to Home Depot and see what they've got. And maybe I can put 2 videos together at one time. You can just drop me off here. Oh, look at the geraniums. You know I love geraniums, but I'm not buying any of those today. Beautiful colors. We can make a whole bunch out of them. All right, let's see what they've got compared to Lowe's. Okay, I think because I know I don't have a lot of time here, I'm just going to go ahead and walk around. Look at this. That's a better price. Those are $1.50, and Lowe's had the same flowers for $2. Let's kind of wander in and let's look at the vegetable plants. Let's see what their selection is. And their prices too. Let's see if their prices are better. They have a lot of them. They're inside, out of the sun. Okay, they have 6-packs. I don't remember seeing 6-packs at the other ones. $6, so you get a 6-pack. That's not bad. Okay, they've got their onions. Interesting. Again, I don't know if it's the right season. They're coming from what, Bonnie Plants? It must be the type of onions they get. All right, let's just kind of look through. Boy, that's for one plant. $5 one plant. Orange carrots. You know, we can grow our own carrots. Throw them in a pot. You can separate them. I do it all the time. All right, so we've got those on the top. They got a lot of different types, which is nice. They have a good variety. They look good. A lot of herbs. Dill. I grow dill. It's really easy. Once you grow it, let it go to seed, collect the seeds, and then you'll have dill forever. I don't grow as much dill as I do lettuce, though. All right, so they got different mint. I don't need mint. You don't need cilantro. I'm growing a lot of it. Another thing you can let go to seed, and then it will grow really good when you regrow it. Because remember, seeds get acclimated to your garden and your area. All right, so then we've got thyme. I'm not buying that today. We're just looking through. This is one plant for $6. Keep this in mind. So it's good to support our stores, but it's also good if we can get a lot of our own seeds growing. And you know, just get any seeds. Generally, when you buy seeds, they're all coming from the same place, a lot of them. So just buy any seeds you want and try different ones. Okay, these are organic, more money. Doesn't matter to me. It's only if they have something I like. Mint, $7. Well, $6.50. Wow. Peppers, you know how easy it is to grow peppers. Buy a bag at the store. I've showed you. Go watch a video and you can grow all the peppers you want. Believe you me, I have so many, I'll be giving them away. Plants, that is, right now. And they grow really, really good. All right, so they have more here. Strawberries. How much? Oh my goodness, $15. All right. Don't need that today. Let's look down here. Let's see what they've got. These are the cheaper plants. I have bought from them, and they do work. They're much cheaper. They're what, $3.33? Now that's not bad. And you got quite a few basil in there. That's a good price. You can separate them. Be gentle. Keep them wet in the beginning so they don't dry out. Once their roots start, then go ahead and treat them normally. Parsley, flat leaf. I can grow all the flat leaf I want. It grows like celery. I like curly parsley, and for some reason it doesn't grow as good, and the butterflies, the swallowtails take them out, the caterpillars later on. To the ground. And they got a lot of tomatoes. There's your big boy my dad used to buy all the time. I told you that at the other store. Looking good. Now remember, depending on where you are, just because the nursery has all these vegetable plants doesn't mean it's going to grow at your place. If you are still way too cold, they're coming out of greenhouses, so it won't work. Even here, we have to protect them. But right now, our nights aren't as cold as they have been in the winter. So we would be okay. Sweet peppers, good price. I don't need any right now. Just kind of looking at the prices and what they've got. For the $3.33 burpees, they don't bring in as many as Bonnie's does, but that's okay. How much do you need? Okay, $6, a little bit bigger. Okay, so you've got to keep that in mind. The bigger the plant, the more money, but it doesn't matter. If it's early, you can get the small ones. Let's see. What else do they have through here? More peppers. They don't bring in a ton of different types. Actually, that's not bad. Zucchini. You know, if I don't get my zucchini started pretty soon, I might buy one tray. That's, not a bad price. Look at that, $4 for a tray. These small trays, that is really a good deal. That belongs up there. That is a really good deal. $4. Jeez. Okay, I'm not going to buy it today, but look how many you get. If I don't get it today, I may be running back soon. This looks like a new lot of plants they got in, because that would give me a jump start. I just don't think they're going to grow that good. I'm afraid we're going to get a cold night and then I'll end up losing them. Well, and they are a hybrid. Do you see what it says? Which means you can't collect the seeds. So those zucchinis were hybridized. So when you try to grow them, they may look pretty good. They may be short. They may be empty on the inside, have a lot of seed. In other words, not a lot of flesh to eat. They've been hybridized. It may be for our benefit. It may be for their benefit. So we can't collect the seeds. So keep that in mind. Sweet peppers. Okay, now there's the parsley. There's a little bit of parsley there. But these are more money. This is kind of I want to go through this because there's flat leaf. I know that he's going to be out here any minute. Oh, there's the salad mix. We saw it at Lowe's. I think it's the same price. Remember, you can grow that so easy. Please watch my videos and do it. I want you to grow your own lettuce on your own. Get a little package of seeds and go for it. And stick with something like romaine. Or any of the lettuce that grows quick. Any of those you saw in there will grow really good. There's a lot, but they have a lot. Wow. This is really nice. I may go back without Gary in a couple days and take a good look through this, because I do see things I may want. Okay, so what's going on here? A lot of tomatoes. Try Bonnie's Best. Okay, let's go around here. Now, see these? They've got tomatoes on them. Keep in mind they came out of a greenhouse. So you can bring them home. The plant could go in shock, and that would be the end of them. Or it may do quite well. Just remember, all these came out of greenhouses. So that's about it. He's going to be here any minute. I know it. Gee, I'm tempted. I may end up coming back and getting a basil, and maybe I will get the zucchini. The problem is I have to have my totes ready to go. I don't want to bring them home, sit them on a table, water them for 2 weeks, because by then I could have grown my own. Pink icing blueberries. Interesting. Let's see what else they've got here. Watering cans. You know, that's not bad. That's a big watering can. I kind of go for the smaller ones. I'm not really wanting to carry around that much water. But, you know, if you need it, they've got it. Oh, my gosh, the sedums. Do you know I bought a tray 2 years ago, and it's still growing on the deck, and I still take pieces from it? That it just roots itself and just keeps growing and growing. So if you want something really pretty to stick in a pot, you got it. Get one of those trays, and you'll have them for years, and you can just take from it. If you're in snow, of course, it won't work, so you'd have to put it somewhere where it's warmer. Let's see what else they've got here. Okay. Ground cover. Different plants through here. I see jasmine. Ooh, better price than it was at the other store, I believe. Hummingbirds love jasmine. Oh my gosh, and does it smell good? This is on sale. They would love that. Anything that's got a trumpet like that, the flower, that's what hummingbirds love. Okay, a lot of cypress type trees. Let's see. Okay, they've got different types of potting soil. This is their more expensive one. I have not tried it yet because it's more money. I'm fine with the other if I need it because I mix it in with other soil I have around here. Haven't bought any soil this year yet. Beautiful. Gorgeous. African iris lilies. Let's see what else they have. I don't see any cupias. But then we're not going through the whole store right now. We're just kind of looking around to see, to kind of compare what Home Depot has and what Lowe's had. This way we know, you know, that what they've got. And they both have different plants. Keep that in mind. A lot of times I find beautiful plants at Lowe's, and it's just beautiful. I mean, I can't get them at Home Depot. This is nice. Oh, boy, the hummingbirds would go wild over that. Isn't that beautiful? It's not a bad price, $12. Okay, I'll keep that in mind when I'm ready. I'm not ready to plant again. I only want to buy plants I can bring home and stick in a pot that day, like today. And if it's not going to happen today, I'll come back. I understand they could be gone, but the thing is, they could be gone at my house too if I don't get them planted. Oh, these are beautiful, but I'll tell you, I kept them for the following season, and they turned white on me. I think they're color fed. Oh, he's here. Okay, we're going to leave in a second. But I just wanted to kind of do a walkthrough. I don't know if he got his stuff or not. He's looking around to see if there's anything here. He doesn't have a basket or his stuff. So either he got it or he didn't get it. But this is what they have. Let's kind of walk over by the succulents, I think, real quick. And then I'm going to get out of here because I know he's got so much to do. He's fixing a fence. He's going to mix some cement. $4, okay, for these succulents. And these are a little bit more. As the pots get bigger, the price goes up. That's just the way it is. Okay, see, bigger plants, bigger money. Maybe someday I'll do a really nice succulent garden. Right now, no, I've got too much, way too much. All right, so I think we got to really look around at both. You've got an idea, if you're in Southern California, that the stores are really well stocked right now. I'm sure if you're under snow or you're still cold, your stores are not stocked. But the thing is, he's waving. The thing is, they will be getting them in, so hang on. All right, I think I better get out of here. So I'm done. We were just about ready to leave. Let's see what they've got 50% off. No, nothing we need. All right. Do you see anything? No. So I hope you enjoyed this. You didn't get what you needed?
No.
They didn't have what he needed. But anyways, we got to see a little bit of Home Depot. You got to see Lowe's. And, well, that was a treat. You can't see Gary. There's Gary. So everybody have a wonderful day. I hope you enjoyed this. I'll do them more when I'm kind of on my own. I don't have to be rushed. But I think we still got to see a whole lot. So with that, have a wonderful day. And don't forget to eat what you grow. Bye-bye. And home we go. We'll see you soon. Have a wonderful day.